Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for joining today. We're launching a new series today, but we're not going to suspend the old one. We're just going to run them concurrently. There's going to be a few things here that are a bit different, but welcome to the Silva and Tuckasegee Valley Railroad. There are going to be some rules, some guidelines, some general ways we're going to manage this baby. But this is going to be the save that I run, that I play mostly single player. Occasionally we'll do some multiplayer. But we're going to artificially restrict the size of this one to be a bit more manageable. If you've seen the S&TV by chance on cars in my SAE series, that's cars from this railroad. But we're starting new today. Figured I would just take it from the top. I got ambitious plans. We're definitely going to grow it to be a healthy railroad. But I think, based on my own user experience, I'm just going to run it from Silva over to Alarka, and that's going to be it. And you know, I'm excited about it. I really am. I am happy to not start over necessarily, because, you know, I'm not actually starting over. Like, I still have the SAE, and I'm definitely still going to operate the SAE. Multiplayer for that is just great. But, you know, it's like I hear a lot of people say, you know, you run your first big railroad, it gets big, it turns into too much work, and it's not that it's not fun anymore, it just wears you down. And so it's good to kind of back up and take it easy with something a little bit smaller from time to time. So here, one of our main restrictions is going to be that we can't, or we won't rather, buy any locomotive bigger than my good old C46. So that's all that we're going to do, or that's all we're going to buy, my bad, as far as locomotives go. But for now, obviously, getting started. Money is not something we're just laying on. I could take a max loan right now and I would be able to buy myself a C46. But what would we deliver? If you haven't seen my video yet on starting out in Railroader, I would, you know, definitely recommend that you check it out. On there I do give like 10.5 tips for getting started, and one of the first tips I talk about is not taking any contracts on the first day. If I try to take a contract right now, I've got no reputation, so we'll get a tier 1. It's gross, we don't want it. So we're going to go ahead and deliver some passengers, maybe run the log cars up to Conley real quick, get the interchange to come in, and we'll make our run to Ella so we can go deliver the cars for the bridge at Ella, so we can at least get the line laid over to Bryson. Once we get past, or get to Bryson actually, we'll go ahead and run the line as well, all the way over to Alarka Junction, so that we can get good old Robinson Gap, start making some money there. I might eventually, to make it creative, I might eventually add a few more industries on this part of the railroad. Maybe like the ice cream mill in Bryson, or the sugar plant here, just kind of to the, I guess that's to the southeast a bit. I might eventually add those mods in for this one. I'm going to keep the SAE without mods, so that it can, you know, it's still inclusive of anyone who wants to participate, but since I'm going to be doing this one mostly single player, I might throw some mods on there. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll get that mod that makes Robinson Gap throw a whole lot more coal cars at you, so you can actually make some good money. I don't know. Probably do eventually 2 passenger trains, 6-7 cars a piece. So we got plans, we got ambitions, but I think it'll be a lot of fun. If you're looking for a fresh start, this is a great opportunity. All right, we're going to set a handbrake on that guy. Get unhinged. Just kidding. Uncoupled. One thing I'm also going to do, just for kicks, we're going to use cabooses for all of our trains, except passenger trains. Yes, you heard it right. I'm going to do it. I might regret it. 13 hours to repair that thing. Ouch. That's a long time. How fitting that it was damaged in a flood, considering that a lot of this area has very recently been damaged by a flood. Hopefully Hopefully the people out there can get some help that they need. All right. I'm going to go ahead, get back here, put this coal car in position. We're not really desperate for coal and water yet, but I'm not going to waste around too long either. Definitely going to fill it up before we head over to Ella. I think I'm going to wait and not take any contracts in Ella until I get Bryson unlocked. I think I'm mostly just going to focus on the sawmill for now. And of course, you know, Whittier Industries. I am going to do one thing I've never done before, though, and that is I'm going to get the sawmill to tier 5. The most I've ever done was tier 4. And I like tier 4, but this time we're going to go all in. It's good old Mobile. Love this guy. Great locomotive. Great starter locomotive. Change this number to 200. The other one, the 10-wheeler back there, is numbered 100. Gonna be our little workhorses for a while. Yeah, I think we'll just use the 10-wheeler for now to build the passenger trains, run those. Go ahead and get the observation car and another passenger car as soon as we get Bryson unlocked. So that'll be about 3 game days from now, which is fine. For now, we'll just run the 1 passenger car, and between here and Ella, make that, you know, 60 to 80 bucks a day, which is great. You know, thank you very much. It's money, man. It is money. No, missed the switch because I'm on the wrong side of the car like an idiot. Right as I went to click, the car blocked it. That's why if you want to throw a switch on a fly, you stay on that side of the track. Silly me. Silly me. That's alright. Everything's fine. We'll just try again. Alright, let's do it. Let's get him up to 8 and then we'll dump him. Now we got it. Piece of cake. Done it 1,000 times. Let's see. Do I want to go ahead and run the Connolly cars? Yeah, let's run the Connolly cars. Let's go ahead and get those out of the way. So we'll run over here, grab the log cars. I just got them all set to L2 because there's 8 of them, and L2 can load 8 cars simultaneously. And then we'll come back and we'll make that run to Ella. As far as video format, I'm going to do it roughly the same. You know, it works well. I can record it, do the audio at the same time, throw in the intro and outro, call it a day. It's nice. I like it. You know, get to throw a couple of songs in there, but I might do, like, you know, a few videos a day, like game day, for example, instead of just kind of whenever I feel like it. I might make it more like, what's the word, biographical, where we're just, you know, documenting like the day-to-day stuff, not just the interesting stuff. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm always happy to make good content, you know. Always happy to do it. If people want to watch it and I enjoy making it, I'll do it. But yeah, the guys in the Discord have been telling me that I need to get this series going for this other railroad I have. So here we are. I have run it through like 30 days in a test before, and I liked it, but I wanted to get a chance for a fresh start and make some changes. You know, once I did my first run through, there just were some things that I liked, and there were some things that I didn't. And so I figured a fresh start would give me a great chance to go ahead and get a feel for the proper changes I would want to make it more enjoyable for myself. Because at the end of the day, you got to have fun if you're going to play the game. You just got to have fun. Otherwise, what's the point? Alright, I just set him the waypoint, which means he's going to go without me. If you've never seen the run to Conley, I think we'll make that run up. But then the run back down, we're going to come back light without any cars. So I don't think I'll make you guys sit through that one. Alright, good. We got 2 tons in there now. That's good. Guess it's only been, 10 minutes. Not even 5. So I guess it makes sense that homeboy here hasn't actually gotten repaired yet. It's all good. Alright, number 200. Show us your stuff. I will be honest, another reason that I'm not going to go really past Bryson is because it's the Silva in Tuckasegee Valley. Well, the Tuckasegee in this case goes off into Lake Fontana. So after Bryson, when you cross over the bridge, you're no longer in the Tuckasegee Valley anymore. So it's kind of fitting, that we wouldn't really go too far past that. Nice little short line. Still, I would love an industry that receives like some stock cars with animals or like some reefers. That would be great. That would be fantastic. Man can dream, Man can dream. So you can see what I want to buy next while we're making the run up here. I definitely like that T22. We'll definitely eventually get one of those, probably for Bryson. That's another thing. I'm only going to do steam on this one. Only going to do steam. Love those Americans. I just might run all my passenger trains with those guys. They're just great. Yeah, I just really like them. That Connie's a bit small for me. Probably won't mess with it. The Mogul's good. Love the water capacity there on the Atlantic. But the American's almost as good. So probably get a couple of these to run the logs and pulpwood up Conley, because we're going to be running the mess out of this branch line here on this playthrough. I'll be sourcing all my pulpwood for Silva here on Conley and all the logs from the sawmill here as well. Actually, slight correction on that. I will be running 12 log cars from Bryson over there from Walker. But yeah, I'll stay away from the Pacific. It's too big. Don't want it. I might do the decapod. Technically, it fits the rules. The C46 technically has 100 pounds more tractive effort. So, plus the decapod is considerably lighter. So I might use it. I don't know. We'll see. I love that C46 model. It's just a great one. But all these other ones here, off limits. Maybe someday we'll get a little bit bigger Mikado than this one. That would be nice. I would like a little bit bigger Mikado. If I could get one of those, I'd buy some of those too. Maybe somewhere between a C46 and a C55 or something. A Mikado between those two, that'd be nice. Not a huge one, but maybe a little better than the C46. Let's see. We're going to stick to these passenger cars because they're really light. I can fit 2 of them for every one of these. And that's 120 passengers instead of 84. Makes the train longer, but it holds more passengers and it's lighter, so that's a win-win. Probably won't mess with the palace car, won't mess with the coach, but obviously we'll get our observation cars. It's important. And then I'll either use the early wooden or probably the late wooden. I probably won't mess with the steel caboose too much, even though I like him. I might stick to the early wooden because it's lighter. I don't know. We'll see. Boxcar wise, I like this one because it's like a Fowler boxcar. That's my favorite right there. Loved these 40-foot. I guess this one's actually 42, but the 40-foot Fowler cars, loved them. They had outside bracing like this. Yeah, lovely boxcars. I'll probably buy exclusively those, which means the one I have that's like this, I'll probably just sell it. Not yet though. Obviously, we'll get a bunch more of those. We'll get a bunch of those. We'll never buy that. And we'll buy some of these hoppers. So it'll be good. I'm very excited. It's going to be a fun playthrough. Let's see, milestones, we've already bought that one. It'll show up at the next interchange, which I actually need to schedule. That's right, I forgot about that. Schedule that for 12. Yep, I want that to come today. We're not going to buy that, and we're definitely not going to buy that right now. No, thank you. Not ready for that. That's a big adjustment. Yeah, we'll just have to get this one done, all 3 phases. We're almost there. This is our last corner, I believe. That's correct. I know my Connolly Creek geography. I run this thing all the time. Well, I enjoyed actually going through a bit of the kind of rules and the plan and the thoughts behind what we're going to do here on this railroad, on the Silva and Tuckasegee Valley. But I did decide I'm going to go ahead and cut this video actually once we get these cars dropped off. Because I'll need some time to kind of get everything batch staged up for the run to Ella, and I won't be able to make the run to Ella in 10 minutes, which is definitely within the time limit that I have set. So I think it'll be a good point to pause. And we'll call it good on episode 1. But thank you all for joining. Thanks for being my favorite part of the channel. And I hope you guys will find entertainment value and enjoyment in this new series. So, it's been fun, my friends. Thank you all so much. And we'll catch you guys next time. See you guys.